Hi everyone, this is Tammy from Talk to Angels 1111, and I would like to just take a little bit of time tonight to talk about how to contact your guardian angels or your spirit guides. There is, I know, a lot of discomfort in the thought of talking to angels or guides. And I think people are concerned. They aren't sure who they're talking to. And I want to help up a little bit of that fear and help you to make that connection so that you can have the guidance, whether it's your higher self, your guides, your guardians, whatever. This is a process that will work for all of that. And the number one thing is making sure you know who you're talking to. So we start with setting boundaries. I always say things like connecting with source energy, so God, and asking for the protection and only 100% love and light beings that they're able to come through. So if you set parameters like that, 100% love and light beings that are there for your highest good, then that does help. And then also we'll talk about ways of feeling them. If you're if your clairs include feeling or knowing, you can use your clairs to check in and see if they're making the right kind of connection for you. If it feels awkward, if they won't tell you their name, if they and I always do ask the name, make sure that you know who you're talking to and ask questions. And if they want to identify themselves, if they're not answering the questions, if it just doesn't feel right, discontinue. But always start with asking source to screen it for you and make sure that it's beings of 100% love and light. And having said that, I thought we could do a little bit of a meditation to help you take you into the realm where you can make your connection. So I'd like to do a little bit of a meditation for you. So just sit back, relax, close your eyes. We're going to connect to source. Put your hand over your heart if you'd like. Take a few deep breaths. If you'd like to close your eyes, if it's safe to do, please close your eyes. There's some garden steps ahead of you, stones, pathway, nice and safe. You want to step down into a garden. It's a beautiful garden. And you just keep following the steps as you move out of the garden into the forest, taking steps one at a time, breathing deeply. As you see the lush greenery of the forest, just a few more feet ahead, you'll see a stone doorway. It's framed by stones, more like an archway. And where the door should be, you see glowing light. And you feel the warmth and safety. And we've set our parameters that we're going to connect with beings that are 100% love and light for the highest good of us. So we feel comfortable and warm in entering this framed doorway into the light. And as we move into the light, we sense a room. Again, comfort and warmth. As we enter the room, it looks like a chamber, a very comfortable, safe space. We feel the presence of Source there. And we stand in a pillar of light in the center of this chamber, a pillar of protection, protective light. Warmth surrounds us and peacefulness and the presence of Source. As we relax deeply, deeply relax into the safety. We think to ourselves, what do we want to accomplish today? We want to meet our guardian angel, our guides, ascended masters like Yeshua, Mother Mary, Buddha, Guan Yin, the celestial beings. There are so many types of guardian angels and spirit guides. Some of us have elementals like unicorns or dragons. Breathe deeply. What kind of guide will come in for you? Maybe an ancestor. And when you start to sense the presence of this being, notice how it feels when they come into the light with you, as they enter the chamber and get close and enter the light. How do you feel? Does it make your heart feel warm? Do you feel comfortable? Ask them their name. Ask them if they're there for the highest good, for your highest good, and if they were 100% love and light. If you get a sense that this is a good fit and that they are there to support you, then you can ask them a question. Ask them for guidance and create a relationship with them. If it feels uncomfortable or they won't answer the questions, you can ask them to leave now and ask Source to close the connection. Now we're going to close the space. We'll say thank you for coming with lots of gratitude. And we're going to exit the same way we came in. We're going to leave the chamber and go back through the portal. The portal will close. Source will close the portal. They will not be coming back with you. And when you get back into the garden, it's a good time to start coming back up the stairs. The few short steps that we took down will knock them up. And when you're back to the place where you started, you can start opening your eyes and getting 100% back into your body. And closing this process, tap your feet on the floor, getting grounded, and come back to your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Now, this is a very simplified version of meeting your guides, and it can work If this time you didn't meet a guide you wanted to stay connected with or felt safe with, start over, try again. Always ask the questions, make the connection, feel in your body if it feels like they're safe, it's safe space, that they're a good fit. And if you ask the questions, 100% love and light, ask source to protect you, you're not going to have problems with tricksters. But always make sure that you identify who you're speaking with. And once you get used to the energy frequency of your guides and guardians, then you'll know. You'll know when they're there. Always use them as a source of knowledge. If you need to work out a problem, if you want to turn the problem over to source and use them as helpers, these are really good tools to have in your toolbox and to help you with your spiritual growth and dealing with day-to-day life. I really hope you enjoyed this meditation, and I hope it brought a little bit of help to you, and I hope to see you good. I hope to see you soon, and thank you for visiting my channel. Have a nice day.